Hi folks, and welcome to another live shamanic journey. My name is Declan Quigley, and for you that have been watching this past few months, we've been doing regular sets of shamanic journeys and Facebook posts, myself and Eileen McCourt, and this is continuing throughout lockdown and for ever long as anyone's interested, basically. Okay guys, so tonight I wanted to do something around the wounded inner child. And I think that's one of the things that holds all of us back to some extent, to a greater or lesser extent, is that pain that we felt in childhood, that we've never really been able to deal with or get away from. Hi Angela, I see your name coming up there from afar. So that's what we're going to do tonight, to begin a process of emotional healing. This time in our history and Earth's history is about change and rebalancing. And all the forces that are working at the moment are working towards that end. Harsh and all as things may seem at the moment, it is a rebalancing. And it's a coming back to ourselves and our proper energy. So, without further ado, we'll get on and get involved in it. If you're doing this journey with me, pay attention to all the influences that come in during your journey. These are really, really important. Anything that you see in a shamanic journey is there for a purpose, for a reason, it's a lesson or teaching. So the way we go about this is that we begin with a launch pad. And as this is a guided journey, a visualization, visualize a place that you know, hopefully in nature, but it doesn't have to be in nature, somewhere where you feel safe and secure. And you can relax in and be your most confident in. Hi, Nave. So wherever you choose, make it personal, make it very, very personal to you. That's the trick of the shamanic journey, to engage the emotions, to engage the senses. And then that'll take us further down that road to connecting with spirit. And the second thing you need is, tonight's journey is a lower world journey. So we're going down into the womb of Mother Earth. So if you can visualize some way of going down into the earth, like you go down the roots of a tree, down a foxhole, anything that, again, makes it personal for you. So we'll begin with a little bit of breathing. So take a deep, deep breath, fill your lungs to capacity to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then release for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep that breathing going now. And we're getting as much oxygen into our bodies as we can, and holding it there, and then expelling that fully. So, in the tradition of the ancient shamanic practitioners, I'm going to drum the way through this, and drumming brings our brainwave energy levels down to what's called a theta level. And that's that space between waking and dreaming that we're most susceptible to the input of spirit. So, if you're ready, put your feet on the ground, ground yourself, and we'll begin. Close your eyes. place where you feel safe and secure. To help you visualize, bring in all your senses. Begin with your vision. Visualize what this place looks like in its smallest detail. Sounds in this place. What sounds do you normally associate with this place? Are there any smells? What's the temperature like in this place? Reach out and touch something, anything at all. How does that feel to your hand? Now it's time to go down into the lower world. And as you go down in the way that you've chosen, be conscious of all the layers of the earth. Layers of soil, with the roots of the trees and the plants. Layers of rock. Layers of crystal. Layers of water. Eventually, you will find yourself in a dimly lit cave. Have a good look around you. Bring in your senses again. In front of you, light is streaming in through an exit out of the cave. Make your way to that exit. And as you walk, feel the ground under your feet. Walk through the exit out into the bright sunlight and give your eyes a few moments to become accustomed to the light. And you'll find yourself in the most beautiful garden. Brightly colored flowers all around you. Trees, neatly manicured lawns. Smell the sweet scent of the flowers. Smells of lilies and roses. Look up into the bright blue sky. See the clouds as they gently are blown across the sky. In front of you is a large oak tree. Go and sit under that oak tree. And as you sit down, feel the coolness of the grass beneath you. Feel the roughness of the tree bark at your back. Look out over the great expanse of this beautiful garden. Put your head down, close your eyes, and put your hands over your heart. And in that quiet space within you, call in that wounded inner child within. Call that child forward to be healed. And now raise your head and look to your left-hand side, and you will see the child coming in. This is the hurt that dwells inside you. The pain that you can't get rid of. But take the child by the hand and bring him or her over to the bottom of the tree and sit down. Ask this child how they've been hurt. How this life has damaged them. remember the pain? Do you remember the confusion as to why this happened to you? Do you remember the bargaining and the pleading to take this away? Ask the child, can this be taken away? Ask the child, can part of this be taken away now or at a later date? Hold the child in your arms. And tell him or her it's going to be all right. You're older now. You're much more capable of dealing with that pain and that hurt and then releasing that. Stand up and take the child by the hand and walk to the bottom of the garden. Feel the grass under your feet. Feel the sunlight on your face. The scent of the flowers. And you'll come to a small pond. Kneel down at the side of the pond with the child beside you. Splash water on your face. Beside the pond, you'll find a small wooden box. Take the box and open it, and you'll see that it's empty. Give this to the child and tell the child to put his or her hurt into the box. Child reaches in to its heart and brings out that hurt and puts it in the box. There is many tears as finally this child lets go what has become a big part, but a negative part. Close the box. Put the box into the pond and watch it sink down to the bottom of the pond. And now it's time to return. So hug your inner child. Assure it that everything will be all right, and that you will meet up again shortly. And say goodbye. And then the little child runs behind the great oak tree and is gone. And now make your way back to that cave where you first landed in the lower world. And when you step inside, give your eyes a moment to get accustomed to the gloom. And in the same way that you came down to the lower world, go back up now. Back up to your place of safety and security. Going through all the layers of the earth. You'll find yourself back in that place of comfort. it's time to bring your spirit back into your body. So feel the heaviness of your body. Feel your legs and your arms. Feel how dense your body is. And begin that process of grounding back into the body. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the seat beneath your bum. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, folks, thanks for joining us in that. That was a journey of healing, a journey of emotional healing. And I believe that's the sort of journey that needs to be done on a regular basis, checking in with your wounded inner child. Because there's always more healing to be done there. And by doing that, you will find a degree of freedom in your life as it stands. So, I hope you'll join us on our next occasion. Keep tuned in to our series, Our Great Awakening, on Eileen McCord's page and on my page, and all the posts that we put up from then till now. So thanks for joining us. We'll meet again.